Now let's do parting horse's mane 2 steps forward, and then we'll come back using white crane spreads wings. From balanced position, let's do traditional opening. Hands float up. Sink down, bending the knees. Shift right, ball holding cat stance on the right. Left foot heel step. Parting horse's mane, left hand comes up, right hand comes down. Right hand comes up, grasp collar, and pull down. Shift your weight back under your right leg. Press the forearm forward into bow stance. Separate hands and grasp shoulders. Pull the opponent toward you. Push the opponent down and away. Cobra rises up, shift back, lift the toes, turn the foot out, circle the arms. Come forward and form the ball with the left hand on top, right foot in cat. Parting horse's mane sequence on the other side. Right foot heel step. Right hand sweeps up, left hand sweeps down. Left hand comes up, grasp collar and pull down, shift the weight back. Watch the opponent slide away. Turn forward, press the forearm forward, left palm inside right forearm. Separate hands, grasp the opponent's shoulders, pull the opponent toward you. Push them down and away. Cobra rises up, turn the right foot out. Ball holding cat stance on the right. Right hand comes up to form the top of the ball. Going back, white crane spreads wings. Left foot diagonal step. Left hand comes up and knocks the stick aside, right hand presses down. Left hand turns in, comes down to form the top of the ball, right foot comes back to cat. Right foot diagonal step back, right hand comes forward, turns out, knocks the stick aside. Right hand turns in, form the ball on the right, left foot in cat, and come down to balanced position. So now you know another little sequence forward and back. Parting horse's mane 2 steps forward, white crane 2 steps back. All together, we could put them together. Brush knee and push 2 steps forward, white crane 2 steps back. Parting horse's mane 2 steps forward, white crane 2 steps back. Let's do that now. Ball holding cat stance on the right. Left foot in cat. Brush knee and push. Left hand turns down to block the kick. Left foot heel step. Left hand brushes knee, right hand pushes. Left hand comes up to form the top of the ball. Right foot comes to cat stance. Turn slightly to the right, turn your right palm down. Right foot heel step. Right hand brushes knee, left hand pushes. Right hand comes up to form the top of the ball. Left foot comes to cat. White crane spreads wings. Left foot diagonal step. Left hand comes forward and up, knock the stick aside, turn the left hand in, form the ball with the left hand on top, right foot in cat. Right foot diagonal step. Right hand comes up, knocks the stick aside. Turn the right hand in, form the ball on the right side, left foot in cat. Continuing, parting horse's mane sequence. Left foot heel step. Parting horse's mane, left hand sweeps up, right hand sweeps down. Right hand comes up, grasp collar, pull the opponent down and watch him slide away. Press the forearm forward. Separate hands and grasp shoulders. Pull the opponent toward you. Push him down and away. Cobra rises up. Shift your weight back, circle the arms, turn your foot out slightly. Come forward and form the ball with the left hand on top, right foot in cat. Parting horse's mane sequence on the right. Right foot heel step. Parting horse's mane. Right hand sweeps up, left hand sweeps down. Left hand comes up, grasp the opponent's collar, pull him down, watch him slide away. Press the forearm forward. Separate hands and grasp shoulders. Pull the opponent toward you. Push him down and away. Cobra rises up, lean back, turn the foot out. Come forward, form the ball on the right side, left foot in cap. Once again, white crane spreads wings. Diagonal step, left hand comes forward and up, knock the stick aside. Left hand turns in, form the ball on the left, right foot comes to cat. Right foot diagonal step, right hand knocks the stick aside, white crane. Right hand turns in, forms the top of the ball holding cat stance, and down to balanced position. The second move that we're going to learn for going backwards is called monkey hands repel opponent. Monkey hands repel opponent is a move in case you have an opponent in front of you and an opponent behind you. You need to protect yourself against the opponent in front of you at the same time as you move the opponent behind you out of the way. So it looks like this. We're in an on guard position. This is called deer stance lute playing. And the first thing that happens is we strike the opponent behind us with what's called a wrist punch. Then we look forward again. We step back and get into our on guard position on the other side. Then we swing the other hand back, do the wrist punch, look forward, and step back one more time. So it's 2 steps backward, doing this move called monkey hands repel opponent. We start off in what's known as deer stance lute playing position. The right knee is bent, the weight's on the right leg. The left foot, instead of being in cat stance, where the left foot is alongside the right foot, the left foot is slightly forward, so the foot is directly below the knee. This is called deer stance. But the principle is the same thing. We can lift and lower this left foot without moving the rest of the body because all the weight is on the right leg. The left foot is forward in deer stance. The hands are in what's called lute playing position because this is as though you're playing a guitar. All right? It's actually an on guard position. You can protect yourself or punch like that. The deer stance is a good stance for kicking. So this is an on guard position. We do it on one side and then we do it on the other side. We start off with the weight on the right leg. The left foot is forward in deer stance. If the left foot is forward, the left hand is forward. The right hand is closer to the body with the hand at the level of the left elbow. The weight's on the right leg, so it's nice and solid on that side. It's the right hand that's going to swing back and do the wrist punch. You bend your wrist, you strike the opponent with the back of your wrist. Try this. Hit your palm with the outside of your wrist like that. Notice which hand is hurting. It's not this hand, it's this hand. This is a very solid area. And what you're doing is you're striking the opponent right below the nose with your wrist. That will cause his eyes to water and make him feel disoriented, and that will give you a chance to escape. So, starting with the right knee bent and the weight on the right leg, left foot forward in deer stance, left hand forward in lute playing position. Relax your right arm, swing it down, bend the wrist as it comes down. As it comes back, don't straighten the arm like that. Keep the elbow bent a little bit, the shoulder relaxed, and just imagine this wrist punch right there. And you're watching that hand. Your head swivels back to make sure you hit the opponent in the correct place. Then you relax this hand a little bit and you look forward. Then you're going to step back with your left foot and bring the right hand forward and straighten the right foot and pull it in. You're now in deer stance lute playing on the other side. In monkey hands, we use a leg movement known as crescent step, which is something that we don't use with white crane. With white crane, we use a step. We go from cat stance, diagonal step, back, then cat stance, diagonal step. We move that foot in 2 separate movements. In crescent step, we move the foot all the way back from a forward position to a back position in a single move. And we need to practice that. That's called crescent step because the leg moves in a kind of a crescent shape. So let's practice it. First, shift your weight onto the right leg. Bring your left foot forward into deer stance with the ball of the foot resting on the floor. Bring your hands up in front of your chest. You have to be very strong on your weight-bearing leg. Very strong on the weight-bearing leg. And then just bring the foot back. Keep it off a little bit to the side and put just the ball of the foot on the floor. Then shift your weight back, lower the heel, and as you do so, you bend the knee, and the weight has now shifted to the left leg. Let's practice that again. Come forward onto your right leg with the right knee bent. Left foot forward in deer stance. Crescent step back, ball of the foot rests on the floor, then shift, lower the heel, bend the knee. And then you pull the forward foot into deer stance. Pull it in a little bit and straighten it. And then you can step back, crescent step back, rest the ball of the foot on the floor, shift back, lower the heel, bend the right knee. Now the weight has shifted to the right leg. You lift the left heel, pull the foot into deer stance, straighten it out a little bit. Now come forward again. What we need to do is practice this crescent step a little bit. Practice being very strong and solid on the weight-bearing leg. What we're going to practice is bringing the foot back and forward without shifting the weight back. We're just going to bring the foot back, let the ball of the foot rest on the floor, and then come forward again several times. Bend your right knee, left foot comes forward in deer stance, hands up in front of the chest. So from deer stance, get strong on the right leg, bring the left foot back, rest on the ball of the foot for a moment, then bring it forward. Practice this movement. Coming back, rest on the ball of the foot, bring it forward. One more time. Come back, then lower the heel, get strong on that left leg, pull the right foot in to deer stance. Now we're going to be strong on the left leg, crescent step back with the right foot, then bring it forward. Crescent step back, bring it forward. One more time, crescent step back, then lower the heel, come back, and draw the forward foot into deer stance. Okay. That's our leg work for monkey hands. Now we'll work on the hand work. Take a look at monkey hands from the side here with the mirror, and you'll see what the hand movements and the head movements do. We'll just do the arm movements first. Don't use your legs, just the arms. We start off with the left hand forward in lute playing position. The right arm swings down and back. We turn the head to watch the wrist punch. Then, without moving the arms, we look forward. We swivel the head to look forward. Now turn your rear fingers up a little bit. The right hand comes up a little bit. The right hand comes forward past the ear, at the level of the ear. Right hand comes forward, and we form lute playing position on the other side, with the right hand forward and the left hand at the level of the right elbow. Then the left arm swings back for that wrist punch, and you watch the wrist punch. Then you leave your arms where they are, you swivel your head to look forward. Relax the left hand, then bring the left hand forward at the level of the ear, so you're back in lute playing position. Take that one more time. From deer stance lute playing position with the left hand forward, the right arm swings back, wrist punch, swivel the head to look forward, bring the right hand forward at ear level so that we're in lute playing position with the right hand forward. Now sweep the left arm back, relax the elbow, relax the wrist, nice easy wrist punch, then swivel the head to look forward, relax this hand, bring it forward so you're back in lute playing position. Now we'll add the footwork. First, let's just practice the footwork. Weights on the right leg, left foot is forward in deer stance, hands up in front of the chest for balance. Remember, what we do is we get very strong on the right leg, and the left leg sweeps back in that crescent step. Crescent step back, then lower the heel, shift the weight back, lift the right heel and pull the right foot into deer stance. Now you're very strong on the left leg. You could lift and lower your right foot. The right foot steps back, crescent step. Lower the heel, lift the left heel, pull the foot back into deer stance. That's the footwork. Now we'll put it together. Weights on the right leg, left foot's forward in deer stance. If the left leg is forward, the left hand is forward in lute playing position. Since the right leg is the solid, strong leg, that's the side that's going to do the wrist punch, because you have to have some solidness, some strength behind the punch. So, the right arm swings back, we do the wrist punch, watching the wrist punch. Then, turn your head, look forward, relax the right hand. You're going to step back with your left foot as you bring the right hand forward. Crescent step back with the left foot, bring the right hand forward. Sink down on the left leg, lift the right heel, pull the foot into deer stance. And now we have reversed the position completely. The right-handed leg are forward in deer stance lute playing position. The wrist punch now is going to come on the left side because the left leg is solid. Left hand sweeps down for the wrist punch. Swivel your head to look forward. Relax the left hand. Bring the left hand forward as you step back with the right foot. Like that. Then lift the left heel, pull the foot into deer stance, and you're back in deer stance lute playing position with the left hand and foot forward. Come forward 2 steps, we'll do that one more time. Left foot forward in deer stance, left hand forward in lute playing position, the weight's on the right leg. The right arm swings back for the wrist punch, watch it. Then swivel your head forward. Relax your right hand. Step back with your left foot, bring your right hand forward. Pick up the right heel, pull the foot into deer stance. Get strong on this left leg. Sweep the left arm down and back, wrist punch. Look forward. Step back with the right foot, bring the left hand forward. Straighten the left foot into deer stance. And down. Good. Now let's practice monkey hands, 2 steps backward looking in the mirror. Remember, we start in deer stance lute playing. The right foot is turned out slightly, the right knee is bent, left foot is forward in deer stance. Left hand comes forward in lute playing position, right hand at the level of the elbow. The weight is on the right leg. Right arm swings down and back, wrist punch. Swivel your head to look straight forward. Step back with your left foot, bring your right hand forward, shift the weight back, lift the right heel, pull it into deer stance, sweep the left hand down, wrist punch, swivel your head to look forward, step back with the right foot, bring the left hand forward, straighten the left foot. Very good. Let's do that one more time. Deer stance lute playing, left hand and foot forward. Right arm swings down and back, wrist punch. Swivel the head to look forward. Step back with the left foot, straighten the right foot. Left arm swings back, wrist punch. Look forward. Step back with the right foot. Straighten the left foot. And down to balanced position. Very good.